Hey Capricorn, how are you doing? Okay, thanks for joining me. What we are going to be doing is looking at the energies between you and your specific person towards the end of October into November. And we will be doing what I call a body and soul reading. So this might seem a bit weird, but it does make sense. So we will look at the energies between you and your specific person, both of you, against aspects of the body. So eyes, how do you see each other? How do you see this connection, this relationship? How do you communicate with each other? The mouth, the heart, how do you feel about this connection? Not how you feel about each other, although some of that can come in. This sexually, what's the sexual vitality of this connection from your perspective, from their perspective? And then moving on to the feet. Where do you want to see this going, and where do they want to see it going? Okay, so without more ado, one shuffle, and we will jump into this and see. Actually, I need to do one more shuffle. It didn't feel right. Okay, one more, and then we will jump into this and see where this takes us. Okay, so I think we start at the top there. There are quite a few cards involved in this reading, so it can be difficult finding all the space, it has to be said. Right. Can I fit all the cards in at the top? I'm trying to, if I possibly can do, which I possibly can't. Okay. Okay. Let's take it from there and see how this pans out. So first of all, how you see this connection, how you both see this connection. So from your perspective, 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords reversed. You're feeling powerless. You're not sure how you can move forward with this. You feel like you've got an agency in your life. You're feeling stuck. Totally stuck. You could feel like you're emotionally drowning in this situation, like there's no escape, and that's the Ace of Cups reversed, clarifying. This is depressing you. Okay, this situation is making you feel sad and down because you can't find any way out of this negative situation, negative relationship from your perspective. From their perspective, we have the Hanged Man. Hanged Man reversed, and that's clarified by the King of Cups. Okay, what I'm getting here is that this relationship has turned your person's world upside down. They don't know what to think. They don't know what to do. And emotionally, they're holding back. They feel like they need to hold back in this situation to protect themselves. They're not offering their love. They're not shouting how much they love you. They're holding that all that back. They got all those feelings. For sure they got those feelings. But things just switched around so much for them. But you don't know what to do. They don't know what to do about this situation. From their perspective and your perspective, the mouth. So this is how you both communicate. On an everyday, kind of situations. So how are you communicating at the moment? From your perspective, we have the Empress. Empress reversed. Okay, so there's a certain degree of emptiness to this card. Upright, this is about growing, expanding. Switch that around and it's not quite the opposite. But it's feeling like it's not going forward. Feeling like nothing can be achieved. 6 of Swords reversed. Okay. I think there is communication between you two. But the communication that is not soul-based communication. I think here with the 6 of Swords, it's kind of like, it's played down. It's down-key communication, if anything. I think you're being sensitive. Sensitive communication. It's not telling me much, I'm afraid. Sorry about that. What you could be communicating is that you just want things to be better. You want to find a way out of this. a way out of it which is a solution for both of you. Six of Swords is about an epiphany in some respects, not as much as judgment, but it is about aha moment. The aha moment, we think, yeah, things are right, and you're trying to find a way to things being right. So for them, we got the Chariot reversed, and we have the Devil. Okay. They're frustrated by this, overwhelmed by this, emotionally overwhelmed by this, not sure how to take the communication forward. I'm not sure if they're communicating at all, to be quite frank. Or if they do communicate, it's obsessive stuff. But I think this is what hangs behind this for them. The Devil to me is the card of love in the deck. I know not every reader believes that, but it is. It's passionate, sexual, loving energy. You're in the zone, totally in the zone. You're bound to this and you can't escape. So whilst they're not communicating with you, they are bound. They can't escape this. They can't walk away from this. They can't walk away from the communication. They need to keep that up. Need to keep up with something which they're not doing. It's going to fracture them, which is why they might feel emotionally overwhelmed by the fact that there isn't so much communication. Okay, so how do they feel about this connection? How do you feel about this connection? And we have here the Four of Cups. Four of Cups reversed for you, and the Four of Pentacles for them. Okay. You're feeling beyond disappointed with this. Beyond it. There's a deep feeling of dissatisfaction about this connection. Like you've lost everything. Like there's no next step in this connection. And good for you. You're trying to control yourself. You're trying to control these emotions. You're trying to control your feelings about this connection not going the way you expected it to go. That's a very strong card here, and the Empress, control, planning. You could also be planning how you can connect with this person, but more I get this about controlling your feelings more than anything else. For them, this is how they feel, okay, about the connection. And we got the Four of Pentacles upright, and that's clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, it can only go one way. They feel that this connection is deeply important to them. They do not want to let this go no matter bloody what. They feel empty without you. They feel incomplete without you. They feel this, without this connection in their lives, they feel incomplete. And that might well surprise you, by the way. But I say it might surprise you because I don't think the communication is there. But really, this connection has turned their world upside down. Fact. And they can't let it go. And the clue here is in this. So whilst the communication might not be there at that kind of level, the Devil is, they can't be bound to you. They can't let go of this. No matter what they try and do. So these two cards are, it's the sexual energy, the sexual vitality. It doesn't mean you have to have had sex or anything like that. But it's where you're coming from sexually. Perhaps how you sexually feel about this connection, or how you feel about the sex, if it's there. For you, we got the Knight of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups reversed. Okay. I get the feeling that you just feel like there isn't sex, okay? This could mean that you find the sex bloody dull, okay, and tedious, but I don't think it's about that. The Knight of The Knight of Pentacles, it's more a case of it's just not happening. And because it isn't happening, you're desperate for it. Desperate, maybe that's calmed down a little bit here by the Eight of Cups, because you kind of can't walk away from this. Sexually, you can't walk away from it. So there must be something here important to you, or vitality of this connection. There's the passion of this connection. You can't walk away from that passion. For them, Ace of Swords. I'm going to have to move this down a bit because you can hardly see this. So let's move this down a bit here. We have the Ace of Swords. What a mess. I hate messy cards. Messy card reader. Okay. We have the Ace of Swords. So I want to say this is life defining for them, but it's bloody important. It's Ace of Swords. This is cut through everything. Four of Swords. Four of Swords clarifying the Ace of Swords. Four of Swords can be a card of somebody who's withdrawing from something. But remember, in the Rider-Waite pack, this card is somebody lying supine. And there are some card readers, and I'm one of them, who believes that this card is about sex. And it's getting into that sexual energy. Big time. And if you remember, that this is going to be a bit, trying not to be too explicit here, but if this was the person lying down in the card, and we have the Ace of Swords above that person, then it indicates a certain joy of sex, okay? So I think this is highly sexual. They feel highly sexually connected with you, okay? I think only those people who know the Four of Swords in the Rider-Waite pack would actually get that, but I'm guessing, considering that you're watching this reading, you might know those cards. Okay, so where do you both want to see this connection going? This is not a forecast. This is not one of those readings where this is how it's going to happen. This is the direction of the connection. No, this is principally about where you see this going and where they see this going. The universe from your perspective, and from their perspective, universe reversed, and from their perspective, the Lovers. I'm going to clarify. Two major arcana at the end. That's nice to see, isn't it? Okay. For you, you can't let go of this. You just can't. We've already seen that. You can't let go of this. It's not just for the sexual energy, because this is also sexual love and mingled together. And you want a new start with this person. Period. That's what you want. For them, we've got the Lovers and Death reversed. I mean, maybe 50-60% of the time, the Lovers is about a decision. The decision of the soul, decision of the heart. But sometimes, sometimes it can just be about deep soul love. The real thing. And seeing the Devil here already, do you know I think it is? And with the Four Pentacles as well. They can't let go of this. They can't let go of you. This card could also be about them making the decision to be with you. Why? Death reversed. They can't let go of this. They're refusing to let go of this. So whatever's happened to you, or between you two, they can't let go of it. So what have we learned? Okay, sometimes the crux of this is in communication. You're not communicating. In the physical world, in the physical plane, but maybe that needs to be taken forward, because ultimately you have the ingredients of a successful relationship. So whatever's not going forward can go forward if you can heal that communication or mend that communication, whatever words you want to use. So thank you very much for listening, and I really, really appreciate this. Okay. So cheers, Capricorn.